Previously, I was talking about appreciating the fact that we are following, supported, living because of the law of the universe. But this is the point that to have the connection has to be made clear in my daily life, ideally from moment to moment. As I was preparing for my breakfast, I start to think and then put back into the focus of what I do every moment. Because living in the now is the contact point of that law of the universe, if you will, God. So there has to have a sense of appreciation and the sense of connection to be made, at least multiple times in a day. More often, connection, we have less chance of getting lost. So I may have mentioned the Blackdot exercise every day. Now I'm proposing to myself to do this exercise of being aware more often than not. In one of the videos, I talked about 80% rule of being aware. That's ideal if we can be aware of what's going on 80% of the time, and the rest we use the mind as needed. But the modern day life and all the things happening, the email and the news, we get diverted from paying attention to focusing on the topic of the moment. So we need to have a good balance and not to lose the connection to the root. If you're living in a Zen monk in a simple life, it may be easier. But modern day life, like in my case, I'm still pretty much occupied in lots of things to do. Maybe much better than many young people or middle-aged people, because at this age I don't need to, but I want to do something to contribute for the society, and along with that comes the interaction with the society and difficulties and communication and understanding and how to overcome those, compared to the quiet life that you can have in a remote location or at the Zen monk. Focus on certain things at a time. I need to be mindful, meaning not full of mind, but be aware of even to place the mat for the breakfast, do the job, focus in each moment, connected to the source. Again, repetition is the mother of skill. More we do it, we get the sense of how to do it, and the whole routine becomes more natural, so that the connection to the source of who we are, utilizing or connecting to the law of the universe, is a natural fact that I believe I should, and perhaps many want to achieve, given the difficulties that we may face. So this is just a reminder of the simple fact. The previous video was about the connection. This video is about how to connect, pick up the moment. Perhaps noticing is the thing. When the mind wanders, notice it, stop, be aware, align to the source, and move on. In meditation, we are to do it in a controlled setting. In a daily life, it's not as controlled, so you have to have some discipline, habitual patterns developed, so that we don't lose track of the order of heaven, order from heaven, or the laws of the universe, the Tenmei, way to live. Simple message. And I'd like to just talk to myself that I would have to come revisit this as much as I revisit other videos of importance every now and then to confirm the principal way and the hows of doing it, to make it aligned, natural, on its own to happen. That's the promise for myself to do in the remainder of my life and on. Thank you. Actually, I shared on YouTube my near-death experience. And in that situation, before I felt I may not come alive, I checked everything, if everything is okay. And I had the sense of peacefulness at the time. The fact is that I didn't die, so it's even better. Probably, I don't know, but what I'm trying to say here is that this practice of 5 minutes before death kind of exercise is a good way, similar to what I felt at the time, so that we are prepared to die at peace. And if we practice earlier than late, to me, that makes real sense. Thank you.